Welcome in on a hot Monday here at Occupy Democrats. And Donald Trump, in this breaking story, many times has talked about how proficient he is at virtually everything. He knows more about the wars than the generals. He knows more about wind than the scientists. He knows more about everything than everybody. However, while he's incredibly wrong about that, we will give Donald Trump credit for one thing he's really good at in this breaking story, and that is lying. He's absolutely the gold medalist of all time, of not only presidents, but any elected official when it comes to lying. And in this breaking story, does a particular country have a really lovely surprise for Donald Trump? I'm going to show that to you in a few seconds. Let's take a quick look at this little compilation of intelligence for Donald Trump.
The president, by the way, reached a major milestone yesterday, and I don't feel like this has gotten enough attention.
One thing I can promise you this: I will always tell you the truth.
According to the Washington Post, which has been keeping track, I guess, yesterday, Trump told his 2,000th lie since taking office. So happy Lie 2K, everybody.
Donald Trump lies like breathing. He doesn't know what the truth is.
And all the while that he's lying, he is continually imploring us to just believe him.
We are just getting started, believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me.
Believe me. Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Believe me.
Oh, there's more coming.
It's so brazen, I almost can't help but admire it. I watch it and I just go, what? 2,000 lies is an unprecedented achievement. So tonight, we're going to look back at his many prevarications with a new mini documentary that shows us how we got to this remarkable moment in misrepresentation.
The crowd was massive. That was all the way back down to the Washington Monument. It looked like 1.5 million people. I get this network. And it showed an empty field. And it said we drew 250,000 people. Now, that's not bad, but it's a lie.
And just when you thought it was over, there's still more.
This was the largest audience to ever witness an inauguration, period.
Sean Spicer, our press secretary, gave alternative facts to that.
I would say, without a doubt, it was the greatest achievement in the history of lying.
To be honest, I inherited a mess. It's a mess.
He is, quite simply, the Babe Ruth of
Obamacare covers very few people.
Donald Trump makes Tricky Dick look like Honest Abe.
I never met Putin. I don't know who Putin is. He said one nice thing about me. He said I'm a genius.
He is the greatest liar of all time.
That is good stuff. But in this breaking story, it's not going to end there because Donald Trump's about to go to the UK again, where he has kicked them in the teeth over variously odd things related to both tariffs and, of course, the war in Ukraine. And Channel 4 in the UK has a nice little welcoming present for Donald Trump. Here is the story. Check this out. Breaking news. British TV station welcomes Trump visit by broadcasting uninterrupted reel of his lies. The British Public Broadcasting Network, Channel 4, is planning an unorthodox celebration of President Donald Trump's second state visit to the United Kingdom, reported Deadline, a segment known as Trump versus the Truth, which will be an uninterrupted reel of false claims made by the president. The segment is described as an unbroken catalog of over 100 falsehoods, distortions, and inaccuracies uttered or written by the U.S. president since taking office in January, Deadline reported. Running over several hours, these statements will be punctuated by brief text-based fact checks, which Channel 4 said will offer viewers the truth behind the tweets, speeches, and sound bites. In quotes, we'll show what we believe to be the longest uninterrupted reel of untruths, falsehoods, and distortions ever broadcast on television, stated Channel 4's Director of Content, Ian Katz. We hope it will remind viewers how disorienting and dangerous the world becomes when the most powerful man on earth shows little regard for the truth. Channel 4 is widely known for engaging in these types of broadcasts targeting major politicians. For example, noted Deadline, in quotes, just prior to the 2019 general election, the network replaced the then conservative candidate Boris Johnson with a block of melting ice after he refused to participate in a debate about climate change. Trump frequently pays visits to the UK as he takes pride in and his Scottish ancestry and has golf real estate there. All of this comes as Trump has launched his own war against U.S. public broadcasting, eliminating all funding for the Corporation for Public Broadcasting in his latest budget clawback bill, and leaving all stations that carry NPR or PBS content reliant entirely on donations and corporate sponsorships to stay afloat, which could be a struggle for stations serving rural or lower income areas. Oh, yes. British humor and satire. Couldn't happen to a nicer person. Not. Yeah, that's going to be Donald Trump's welcoming party when he goes back over to the UK again. He might once again run off as fast as he can to one of his golf courses to try and hide. But when you're that size, you know, a svelte 6'3", 200, not. It's going to be a little difficult to hide, but good on you, Channel 4, for actually taking up the cause and going after one of the most dangerous things that Donald Trump, sadly, is extremely excellent at. And that is indoctrinating insanity as he lies about absolutely everything. Just remember, about 90% of the time, when Donald Trump points a finger at someone else, it's because he is himself guilty of it. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Stay frosty.